Hello, hello, hello. There, I just tagged my bat symbol. The alert is in the wild. Look up at their screen. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Desert Rabbit. Hello, my friends. Good to see you guys. I just got off work. I worked a little bit late at my part-time job, and I just got home and I was like, oh crud, I have the schedule for 6. Oh, thank you. My tooth is still a little bothering me, but with that with painkillers, I'm tolerating it. So, that's how it's going. How is everybody's day? Happy Tuesday. I want to talk about shipping updates, you guys. I want to talk about that. And because we just all got an email and an update through the actual app itself regarding the changes with shipping. And I actually just I read through this at lunch so we can discuss it and make a game plan. I mean, we all need to have a game plan, right? Okay, so I just pulled up this like on my other device so I can pin what I was gonna pin. Let me find it. Where the heck did it go? There we go. There, ah, there we go. I'm pinning it at the bottom. I have you on speaker so you can take notes on the computer. Oh, awesome. Well, I have screenshots. So if you want to go to the bottom of the screen and click on the photo and swipe through, that's what I'm actually going to be referencing. This is straight from Whatnot. It's not me pulling anything out of my butt. It's literally what I pulled off the website. And so I feel like we all need to make a game plan from the information that they gave us. It's a little bit different at what they were telling us, but that's okay. I think it's going to give us a little bit longer adjustment period until once they take everything away from us for shipping, which I think is fine. So, hi, 5 Acres Primitives. Um, I just realized I haven't sent you pictures yet, and I'm terrible. I'm sorry. My brain's been on my tooth pain because I messed up my tooth, and I just went on the struggle bus. But I will send you pictures. I almost feel like a video is better. Do you have me on Facebook? I can't remember. If you do have me on Facebook, if you can message me on Messenger, I can do a video of the quilt. I think that would be better than photos so you can truly see the condition, but it's literally right in front of me. Okay, I'm going to click on this. You guys, this is literally screenshots directly from Whatnot, and um I took this at lunch. So if you guys want to look this up on the Whatnot website, some of the screenshots might have skipped a little bit, but I tried to grab what was most important. So all of the changes are actually happening on July 31st. So I would say if you guys are a vintage decor seller, I would feel like you want to take a step back from doing max shipping that day, or at least until you get a good understanding of what shipping is going to be. So you can justify, do I want to do max shipping of 7 something? Do I want to do $12? What you want to do, what would be the best for your business once you kind of figure out what the system's going to do. Hi, Emar. I'm doing good. Hi, Lintro, Linda. Good to see you. I wanted to talk about shipping today because I feel like that's what's on everybody's minds. And so that's what I'm going through at the bottom of the screen. If you want to follow along, just click on the screenshot below and you can run an item for us to save the video. What do you want me to run? I don't even know if I have. Hold on a second, y'all. How about this? Does everybody have my trading cards? I'm going to do a crazy flash sale on them. Hold on. I think the highest will let me do is 65% off. How about that? And I'll just have that go for an hour and a half. Do you guys see that at the bottom? I think that should be 78-cent shipping, but I have so much stuff in my shop that you can just shop away. I have my bin full, I have my auction tool full. Living my tooth is okay. It, it's rough, but I can actually do this now and it's not fully hurting. Like I could actually kind of bite on it. So that's good because a few days ago, I literally couldn't even do that without crying, like literally bawling. So I see the dentist on Monday where he's gonna literally do a root canal. He calls that saving a tooth, but in my opinion, if you're doing a root canal, you're not saving my tooth. You're just putting a pretty tooth over top of it and drilling away all that's there, but whatever. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna take this away. This trading card flash sale is going on. It's one of my OG ones. I haven't released my new one yet, so I will sign it for you guys whenever I mail it out. If you guys do want one of those, I appreciate all the purchases. Let me find this again so I can talk about it. But basically, Whatnot yesterday has updated shipping. That's going to be happening on July 31st. Originally, they said, you guys, that the shipping that we weren't even allowed to use priority boxes anymore, period. That's what they originally were saying. And that priority boxes, if you wanted to use them, that it would be more expensive, but they didn't say how much it was. With this update that I did the screenshots below, you can actually see what it's going to be. And I feel like if you're a buyer here and you're not even a seller, I feel like this is good information. So you guys kind of know what to expect with shipping anyways. I feel like everybody across the board needs to be aware of what the changes are. I think the changes are going to be for the better. Just looking at this. But it says instead of doing the focus on everything going priority, which is the quicker shipping, they're going to switch it over to ground. It's going to take maybe 1 to 2 days longer, but it's going to be 20% cheaper overall. So that means I'm trying to find the screenshot here for 1 to 5 pounds. So basically up to 5 pounds, it says it's going to be $7.75 to ship 5 pounds. Right now we're paying $9.21 for 5 pounds, but going ground, it's going to be $7.75. So that to me is a good plus, right? We can all ship up to 5 pounds. That's so easy with vintage decor. But there's another screenshot in here that breaks it down for like under so many ounces. So if it's less than 4 ounces, you can anticipate paying about 447. That's the 425 plus the fees. 8 ounces or less will be 485. Small packages, which would be under 12 ounces, is going to be 525. And then I would assume 12 to 15 ounces would be $6.75. Is it rather I let it take longer if it's gonna be cheaper? Yeah. I mean, honestly, I ship on different platform and all of their stuff goes ground because they generate the label for you. Everything goes ground. Most of the time, things get there super fast. I just had one box just recently, literally took a week and a half to get to somebody because it went ground. But for the most part, it's generally fast, just as fast as priority mail. So I don't see any harm in it. Now, these screenshots that I took below directly from the website, it does say that you can use flat rate boxes, specifically the large flat rate boxes, but it's going to be costing $12.99. And we're not going to be restricted. It'll just be up to 70 pounds. So that's not horrible. So if you're shipping something super heavy and it can fit in a flat rate box, and so instead of paying, I don't know what it's going to be for, what does it say? 5 plus pounds start at $9.69. And then plus fees, or it just depends on its weight and dimensions. So you might have to just decide, is it going to be cheaper to ship it in a flat rate box at $12.99 cost, or is it cheaper to put it in a ground box and pay those rates? Because it just depends on what it's going to be. That's basically what we're doing now. It's just the rates are going to be a little bit different. But personally, if I offer max shipping, I'm looking at how much is flat rate going to cost me and how much is ground, and putting in a different box, which one's going to be cheaper. And that's what I'm personally going to use whenever I'm creating my label. They also said they're going to add some functionality that if we still want to use priority mail on the back end, we can toggle it to priority mail boxes and use it to large mailing boxes. But those are actually more expensive. I'm trying to find that screenshot. Where the heck is it? Um, Okay, here it is. So it says, but it's calling light between 1 to 5 pounds. So if you can see the first column here, it is for ground advantage, and it says it'll be $7.75. If we want to use a priority large mailing box, it will be between $9 and $28 to ship it priority. Ouch. $28. Ouch. Um, Up until November, we can do flat rate for $12.99. And then if you go over 5 pounds, this is what the rates are. It says $9.69 for ground advantage, and then $11.45 starting for over 5 pounds for priority, or still the $12.99 for flat rate. So that is really interesting. So what I would say is you may just leave at the beginning, leave your defaults as ground, and then just play with your settings as you're shipping and see what is going to be the best for you depending on what you're selling. But I feel like overall, if you are in the vintage decor, I kind of wonder if shipping a printer tray like you see right there, if that's going to be cheaper. So who wouldn't do flat rate? I would use flat rate for stuff that's heavy, that's going to fit, and it's going to be roughly probably pushing more than $12 just to ship it if it does fit in its box. But ground, like you saw right here, it says ground over 5 pounds is $9.69, but flat rate is $12.99. So sometimes ground may be cheaper for over 5 pounds, but flat rate may be better depending on if it's like 15 pounds. So once your buyer has purchased and paid, how do you switch between ground and flat? Or right now they have a toggle on the website that you can switch it to flat rate. How are you going to fit a printer tray in a flat rate? I'm not. I'm going to use ground. Excuse me, but it's 20% cheaper. So I hope it's going to cost me less to ship a printer tray than what it does now. Because a printer tray, I don't know if you guys know, shipping a printer tray costs me $33 to ship it. And that's not adding in bubble material and box cost and all of that. Just to ship it, it is $33. It's cray cray. So I'm hoping it will be cheaper because I have still a lot to ship and I've been holding off because I've been trying to find boxes for them all. So, are you still restricted on the size for ground? Yes, it's still the 12 by 12 by 12 dimensional. Just so you know, it is still 12 by 12 by 12. That's what I read. And the flat rate is only going to be available through November 1st as a temporary offering because typically flat rate boxes go for $30 each per box. Oh, and then another update, you guys, is first class mail letter. Whenever you send out your giveaways, that is going to be increasing 4 cents. So instead of 78 cents, it will be 82 cents, I believe. I think it's going to be 82, I believe. They didn't say that, like, come out and say this is what it's going to be, but I believe it's 82 cents because it says 0.04. Media mail is still going to be in line. You can still do media mail for your books. So that is still going to be the same. You can still use priority boxes if you want to, but I feel like they're really pushing to save you money overall for your customers to use brown boxes. So, big question, where are we getting boxes? Has anybody did any research, any legwork to find boxes? Because that is the big question of the day. Where are we finding boxes? Does anybody want to comment? Oh, reuse your Amazon. I don't buy enough Amazon to have boxes. Grocery store. Also, I didn't realize it can't be over 22 inches on one side and then $4.50 more if dimensional weight. I've shipped over 22 inches, Livy. Just with a printer tray is 35 inches by 18 by 4. And I put that in as a special profile. Walmart, drugstores, Dollar General. Yeah, it charges extra. It charges extra, but you have to start putting in your box dimensions. Have you guys not been getting your emails from Whatnot saying, "Hey, you screwed up. You cost Whatnot this week $25. You cost someone else $50." I've been getting those emails. Have you guys? Have you guys? Have you guys? I'm not shipping printer. I haven't had that on a printer's tray, but I had that on another box because I didn't change the dimensions. And you guys, I got a lovely little message from Whatnot that said, hey, you cost us some money. So if you guys want to see what I'm talking about, I don't really care. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. It was never really a big deal. If you guys want to see the shipping updates, whenever you're right here on the screen, this is your seller hub within the app. Seller hub within the app. It will say right here about the new shipping update. If you click on that, it will actually show you a screenshot that looks like this of what the new domestic shipping settings, and it says for ground advantage right there, for ground advantage 1 to 5 pounds at the top, it says $7.75. USPS priority mail, it says typically $5 more than ground advantage, but it just depends on where your customer is. And then flat rate boxes is $12.99. And then at the bottom, it does break it down as well for over 5 pounds too. Okay, so that is physically in your app. Everyone can go look at it if you are a seller. That is what it's going to be changing to on the 31st. Now, if you go to the top button right here that says learn more, that is how I found this website that I have the screenshots. Okay. And so you can literally just go over there and click on the screenshots and read through all of this information. That's what I did. That's how I'm talking to you guys about it. That's how I learned. Because I need to be educated. I need to learn and do all the things. So do I need to set up new shipping profiles, or I would update your existing shows. So if you have scheduled shows out there, I would just go ahead and make everything ground. Um, just until you see what shipping is doing, and then you can determine what you want to do on the back end. If you want to offer max shipping, if you only want to do flat rate boxes, I mean, it's different for every seller. I can't tell you exactly what to do because you guys, I ship hen on nest, I ship glass, I ship these things, I ship all kinds of crazy shit. I ship all kinds of stuff. So there's not a one size fit all. There's some people, yeah, I ship big frames too, obviously, and printers trays and all kinds of stuff. I can just tell you what I'm going to be doing when it first starts for me. I don't think I'm going to be doing max shipping. And I'm just going to tell my customers, hey, it's cheaper for ground advantage right now. You can get up to 5 pounds for $7.75. So take advantage. You're saving 20% already. I'm not going to feel guilty. You're getting 5 pounds for 7.75. You cannot get that on the eBay. I mean, there's some websites I see where they're charging like $12 just to ship like a tiny marble. Like it's cray cray. So I'm not going to feel bad about it until I see and fill out what the shipping's going to do. And then I may adjust my settings. If I still want to use the priority boxes, I may adjust 1 to 5 pounds to be priority. And I may offer max shipping once I kind of see how much that's going to be costing. Um, a website that I'm going to be looking into, because I know I can get boxes from all these different places that you guys listed, grocery stores, nursing homes, schools, reusing Amazon boxes. But what is my go-to boxes currently? I've been on the app for 2.5 years. What are my go-to boxes? Priority boxes, obviously, they're free, but there's 3 boxes I use all the freaking time. And then I also order in Walmart boxes that are 6 by 6 by 6. I can get like 12 of them or 25 of them. I can't remember, for like $12. And then the boxes that I use all the time is medium flat rate, large mailing box, large flat rate box. Those are the 3 sizes I use all the freaking time. I love the 6-inch cube. Yes, for the smaller stuff. Yes. And you can get those at Walmart. But the other sizes, I'm like, where the heck am I going to find those sizes? Because those are my go-to. I literally grab them from above my head. That's how my shipping station is organized. I know if I grab right here, this is a smaller box, and then my bigger boxes are up over my head, and that's my go-to. So I did some research. Zoro.com has free shipping over $50, which is a score. You can easily do that on boxes, you guys. Because if I order boxes, even through the website of the post office, I order bulk. I want to have a back stock. Zorro, if you look on Uline, their shipping's crazy, Linda. So be careful, you guys. I mean, do what you want to do with your money. I'm not judging you, but I'm a girl that likes to penny pinch. If I can nickel and dime anything that I can to save myself money so I can put it towards something else that I'm working towards, I'm going to do that. But I still want to have my go-to box sizes. I at least I think I'm gonna invest in 4 different sizes, my 6x6 that I already do, and then the other ones that are listed. And I did find similar sizes or exact sizes on Zoro.com. And like I said, free shipping, that's already got me sold. And the I don't even know if I have one of those boxes in here. Do I? I do. I do. I forgot to remove these. Okay, so if you guys look at one of these boxes that you get from the post office, the large shipping box, if you look down here at the bottom, there's this thing right here. It says single wall, and then it has an edge crush test of 32 pounds and all of that. Whenever you guys order boxes online, I would make sure you're buying a similar cardboard to that because you know that those boxes are decent quality for shipping. You don't want to get the super thin ones because Walmart sells super thin cardboard. And if you're shipping glass, you don't want a shitty box. You want something that's going to be able to withstand, the drop kicking that the post office does. I mean, it just happens. Do you have to go bigger? Do you have a go-to bigger ground box? You can get a true 12 by 12 by 12 on Zorro. I just ordered stretch wrapped and checked Uline. Livy, do not order stretch wrap from there. Go to Amazon. You can get, what is the one I use? You can get like 6 rolls for like 25, 28 bucks, if I remember right. Let me go to my order history and I will show you what it is. If you want me to send you a link, I'll be happy to. But please don't spend crazy money. Do a little research. You can find it. This one is a 6 pack. It's 1,000 feet per roll, and it's $34 for 6. Okay. If you go to Walmart, you pay $12 just for one of those, and you can get 6 of them for $34 on Amazon. So go get yourself one of those. It's Mr. Roco stretch wrap, and it comes with the handles and everything. Okay. Zorro's have coupons too, 10%, but it's something. Hey, that's good. Excellent safety tip. Oh yeah, Amazon. Yeah, don't be crazy. I got it better than this was I paid 34 back in May and I haven't ordered it since. It's been a while. It's been a while. Amazon always has different deals. So do the best deal that you can. Another place that I order is the small bubble wrap. I get that from this company called Supply Hut on Amazon, and it's usually sitting at about $28 for the bubble wrap. If you go to their website, it's way more. Just order it from Amazon. It's $28 for 700 feet. If you go down to the pennies, this is cheaper than American Bubble Boy, you guys, and they ship pretty fast. Ship next day. I usually have it in like 2 to 3 days. And that's even me in the boonies. Okay. Another thing that I order is the best tape gun of your life. If you guys hate your tape gun, buy one of these. If you hate your tape gun, and I tell you, I've had the worst tape gun, buy one of these. It's amazing. Supply Hut, what? Why'd you say no? You hate it, you're failing. What do you mean you hate it? The tape gun? Livy, don't be telling me my tape gun is shitty. I've had the worst tape gun. Hold on. Don't be judging my mess behind me. I'm doing a lot of consignments for people, so I have a lot of mess to work through right now. A lot of mess. You guys don't be judging me. So this is the tape dispenser. The reason I love it and the other ones from Walmart absolutely suck is this one is super tight and it keeps your tape in place. So it never rolls back into the roll where you have to pick it to find it. It actually holds it and it's very tight. Like you really have to pull it and you can rip it off just fine. I love this. I don't have to literally pick it. It's called the Pacific Mailer. I can link these on my Instagram if that's easier for you guys. I can link them. I can say these are my favorite products for shipping. But it's Pacific Mailer and it's a tape dispenser and it's 15.99. And honestly I feel like it's dang well worth 15.99. Here's my baby. Hi, Roxy. She's been stuck in all inside. You're working on your mess now, squirrel? Safety tips. Can you make it as tight as you want by turning the thing on its side? This right here? No. This is just like this is what keeps it tight. And that's probably what's bothering Livy is this is on a spring. There's a spring in here that keeps this tight. And I think that's what is making it really tight. But it actually holds it. I mean, look at that. It's not trying to roll back. My old one, it would literally roll back on the roll and I would have to pull the tape back and feed it back through. And I wasted so much tape. This one, I don't. That will tighten the spin. Let me see. Oh, shoot. Heck no. Looser. Hold on. Lefty loosey. Okay, that's a little easier. Okay, I'm wasting tape, but it's fine. Livy, loosen that up. Lefty loosey. Try it. It is a little looser. I kind of like that. Try that. Yes, the teeth are really good on this one. Now it's normal for them to get gunky, but look at the teeth on those. They're really good. It cuts really nice. I just have to clean the cutter off every once in a while. Oh, yeah. That's normal. I mean, with how many boxes we're wrapping and cutting and all that, you definitely need to clean that off every once in a while. But honestly, it's amazing. I think it's well worth the $15. I've been telling people about it since I found out about it. I just took a risk and tried it. It had good reviews. Let's see. I do make my own bubble wrap. Somebody asked about that. I do have my own bubble machine. Let's see, bubble machine. Oh, that's not the kind of bubble machine. Air. I have a JZ Brain. Ooh, they're $200 right now. If you look, you can get a cheaper deal. I've seen them down to $150, but this is the machine that I have, but I have it in white. Okay, but I make my own bubble wrap. It's a JZ Brain and it works great. I've had it for, I don't know, a year and a half now. And it's been doing great. And then all I have to do is purchase I purchased this 7 times, and that is the bubbles that I generally like to use. Um, if you guys are interested in this, I will post links to both of these on my Instagram so you purchase the exact ones because I will tell you the bubble wrap like this, if you buy the wrong crap, it really sucks. But I have my favorite one, as you can tell. I purchased many times and it's worth the money, but sometimes it's crap. Bubble machine is gold. It won't let yourself to get a bubble wrap. Oh, until your bubble wrap board is gone. I still use the small bubble. I don't even have any sitting right here, but you know, the small mini bubble, I still order that in, but the big bubble I like line my box with. I do like a bigger bubble wrap around, so I'm not using as much paper because I feel like if I use so much paper, I feel like I'm killing trees, you guys. So I just feel like that is better. And if I sell something to another seller, they can reuse it. If someone's going to pack something, they can reuse this. So I say that as a win. My Instagram is the same as on here. I try to keep all my social media the same. So it's Gems and Joy on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. This is also streaming to YouTube, you guys. If anyone is interested in rewatching this, you can see it over there. Hi, Corey. How are you? We're just talking about shipping. Yeah, paper is heavier. So if you're trying to get your stuff within a certain weight range so it doesn't cost you more, bubble wrap is this way to save some money there. Save weight with bigger bubbles, yes. Bird theory. Just remember, if you do want to get a bubble machine, you can write it off. You can write it off and it will save you money. I think it's the best investment. The first investment ever in your business. Whoa, I might have to add three. First investment ever in your business as a newbie, I suggest this. The second investment in your business is a thermal printer. Okay. It saves you money on ink. I mean, you can make your own stickers, you can print your labels. Like it's literally paid for itself. You have to file to write off. Girl, do you want the IRS knocking on your door? I heard they're scary. I need to find a new accountant. My accountant costs me way too much money this year. And I heard somebody else, told me that they pay $100. And I'm like, dude, I just paid 6 times that. What the heck? You used to do your time. You want to do my taxes for theory? I would love that. You need a profit to write off. Yeah. Yeah. That's another reason for a part-time job, you guys. I'm paying into some taxes, so hopefully I won't have to pay in as much at the end of the year. So that's a win. That's a win. So that's my goal. So what did we talk about today? We talked about shipping updates, and I showed you how to find the link that I was talking about. I talked about Zoro.com being a source for boxes. If you guys are looking for like the same size boxes, so you have like consistent boxes that you use on the regular, I feel like that's a good investment. I mean, but it's not a must. Like if you just don't have the money to spend on it, then go get them free. Ask your neighbors, ask your family, bring me all your Amazon boxes, go to the grocery store, go to the Dollar General, get your boxes. There's ways to get boxes. So don't feel like you have to force it. But I feel like sometimes to have your staple boxes to keep your sanity whenever you're shipping, it's always a good thing. And have some big ones because you never know when you're going to have somebody buy a bunch of big stuff and it needs to go in one box. And then we talked about all the use my boyfriend. Yeah. Does everybody have a boyfriend named Patrick? He's very helpful. When are you coming home, Patrick? It's hot. I don't even know if you are home. Anyways, y'all, Patrick has been at work today. He didn't even have a lunch. It's like over 105, 108 degrees here. And at 5:45, he still is not home. How can I not know if he's home? Because I'm in the back corner of the house. And yeah. And for heaven's sake, please, please, please learn to cut down a box. That saves you money on supplies and shipping. Yes, I do. I've done that. I've made my own box from a big old box and then I like fold it over, make your own box. That's what you got to do sometimes. Patrick's not commenting. He's like, I'm going to be a mystery. There. Anyways, okay. Bubble wrap machine, lighting. Oh, I feel like my lighting game could be better. I will admit that. Right now I have a ring light. My husband refuses to assist with whatnot. Why? Does he not see that you can make money? It's on my way home, but found a leak. Oh no, Patrick. Tell the leak to hold its horses till tomorrow. I have one of those ring lights, and I would say it's a little bigger than my head. And my hand's 7 inches, so I would say it's like a 10 or 12 inch. I don't really know if they really have sizes for ring lights, but if I think this is going to be my next purchase, but it's not like an urgent thing because I have a ring light. Um, shoot, what are they called? Let me see if I can find it. I just don't have it yet. Oh, they look like this. They're called the soft box. This is what I want to get for my shows. And I want to get two of them so I can have a light on either side. So let's say I'm on the camera and I'm selling you guys stuff. I can have one on either side of my camera so there's not going to be any shadowing. So when I hold up something to sell, it will be literally lighted all the way around and there won't be any glare. That's what I really want to do. And so I feel like softbox would be good. What does this cost? They were 53. What the heck? Now they're $80. I don't know if this is the cheaper one, but you can change if it's like warm lighting, bright lighting. They have remotes, all the things. Can you recommend a softbox to make you bird theory? I wish you have that one. Okay, Livy, tell me, do you like it? I feel like your lighting's good in your shows if you have them. Do you use both of them? Um, my sister-in-law, I don't even know if she's in the room. Corey, are you in here? She does jewelry, you guys. So she doesn't do vintage decor. And my brother mounted them on the like off the ceiling. So they're like above her. And she still feels like her lighting's not that great. But I feel like they're a little too high. But you know, my brother installed it. So what do I know? I don't know how to angle that. Mostly just used to take your pictures. I think you need to do it on both sides because I believe the House of Coops, that's a question I want to message them and ask, but I know they're busy. But I feel like whenever they do their shows, they have it like on either side of the camera. And I don't know. But then I feel like maybe that's going to be a little bright, but I don't really know. Maybe you get used to it. If it can give me a suntan at the same time, I might be in front of them a little bit more because I'm a white girl. Like, you see how close my coloring is? I'm kidding. But I really want to invest in those. I tried it that night. I rescued the bunny. The bunny. The bunny. I don't remember that. But anyways, that's what I'm talking about. The bigger ring light, and you can change the color of light. Yeah, mine changes from like bright white to like golden and stuff like that. But I feel like if I use my iPad as the camera, if I hold up something white, like this needs to make it outside, but if I hold up something like this, then it like washes it out and it's like really hard to see. But I feel like on my phone camera, it was fine. Buster brought a bunny to his dog bed. It must have been early. Oh my gosh. I totally missed that. I did not see that, Livy. Oh my gosh. You did TikTok videos on Saturday using it. Oh, you did? I want to see that. What is your TikTok? I'm writing it down so I can find you. Is it My Desert Rabbit on TikTok or is it a different name? My TikTok is Gems and Joy. Not on your account. It was a. Oh. Well, shoot. What the heck? uh, Another thing I want to invest in, and I don't know what lighting I want to do yet, is I want to get shelf lighting. I don't know if you guys have ever seen my show where I have the green shelves behind me. Everybody really likes those green shelves, but I feel like I want to add like some thin strip lighting so I don't have shadowing so people can see like what is on my shelves better. I just don't know. You put the tap lights on, you hate. I was thinking about getting the thin, long ones that are meant for your closet and they magnetize, but I feel like they're too thick and I want thinner. But I don't know if that exists and that you just like plug in to recharge them. But I feel like that would be good. But I want them to stay on. I don't want them to be motion activated. I think I actually have the thin stuff you never used. Oh, yeah. I know they have them on Amazon. Let me see if I can show you guys. Shelf lights. They kind of look like this in the video. If you can see that. Was thinking about getting something like that. I think that would be really cool. Hi, Christy. What are you doing? I need to get back to you. I got off work and 15 minutes later I'm live. So you guys literally get me right when I got off work. Hi, Nikki. Where you been, girl? I'm kidding. I'm picking on you. Okay, so what we've been talking about, what we've been talking about today is just the changes with whatnot with the shipping, and I have like screenshots shown below. If anyone that has just popped in, which I did see a bunch of people just pop in, if you want to read through all the changes of whatnot, all you have to do is go to your seller hub on your phone. And if you see this area right here for the boxes, it says important shipping update. If you just click on it, it will show you this and then go to the top that says learn more. and it will take you to the website and you can read through this. There's all kinds of information, but if you want to read through it right now, just click through the photos on this listing down here. And I took screenshots because I think it's really important for everybody just to know what is coming on July 1st. But I feel like Ground Advantage for vintage decor sellers is going to be best for us, in my opinion. But we can still use priority mail if we want to. We can still use flat rate until November. So we're not totally like forced to go all the way, all or nothing right now. We can get used to using more brown boxes. I think that's their goal, but they're giving us a little bit more grace with a little bit more cost. But yeah. And there is a listing of how much it's going to cost between priority and ground and flat rate. Yeah, I think I took the screenshot. It's right here, which is really helpful. I feel like everybody needs to take a screenshot of this. Hey, it's Jim. Oh, she's tied up. That's okay. Just tell her Jim likes me more than Billie Jean. Just tell her that. That'll make her feel bad, but I think that's funny. I think it'll be funny. Tell her I said that while laughing. I use flat just for the shipping cost control. Rarely actually ship flat rate. Yeah. So being able to do max shipping, I feel like a lot of people were using the flat rate option for the cost control because we can mess with it on the back end. And now we're not really going to have that functionality. I mean, you could go in and say that you're doing flat rate shipping and charge $12.99 max shipping, and then decide you want to use ground. I assume that's still going to be an option, but I don't wanna do that right away, at least, my first few shows at the beginning of the month, and really not see how the system's working until, I see all the changes, so I'm probably not gonna offer max shipping, but I feel like that's gonna be possible through November, and then after November, I think we just really need to go ground and just suck it up. I think that's what we need to do is just take this grace period and try to just function without having that max shipping if you don't want to. Same here, not right off the start. Yeah. I mean, I may consider doing like $15 max shipping or $10 max shipping once I kind of see like what ground is going to look like, and see like where my comfort level is based on what I sell. I don't want to change anything I'm selling. I just want to keep doing what I'm normally doing, and selling as ground. And I just want to see what it's going to do. And learn the system again, just like I did, like I was a newbie, and see what the best way, it's going to work the system. But it may just be like $10 max shipping or something, which that shouldn't be too horrible with the 921 that people are already used to paying. I wonder what dollar amount will get us the banner now. It's probably going to be 775. They keep saying it's I'm sorry. They keep saying it's $6.85 plus fees. So I don't know if you have to put $6.85 for the banner. See, that's something else we're all going to have to learn because I don't really know. Or are they just going to allow us to have different banners for different flat rates? Like, is it going to pop up and say $15 max shipping, $10 max shipping, $5 max shipping? Like, that would be nice, but I don't know if they'll incorporate that. That would be nice to know if they would do that, but it doesn't really say. And you guys don't miss the part where it said that giveaways are going to be going up 4 cents. No big deal. It's still low, but stickers, or I'm sorry, stamps have went up. So 4 cents more is not that bad. The plus six plus fees equals seven something. Yeah, it says 775, or it's 685 plus fees. So I don't know if we have to just put 685 as max shipping, or is it 775? Like before 921, it was 8 something plus fees. Oh, was it? Okay, so we need to do 775 max shipping. Okay. I don't remember it saying plus fees before, but it's been a while since they made the change. So honestly, I've slept since then. I've done a lot of sleeping since then. So I really don't remember. You learned that at the post office. Okay. My post office people are not helpful. I'm still trying to figure out. Somebody said yesterday in somebody's show that you can go to USPS Pro and order the ground advantage boxes, but I can't figure it out. Buyers need to realize that shipping. Buyers need to realize that shipping off this platform is cheap, expensive. Oh, shipping off the platform is expensive. Yes. Yeah. Go to eBay. It's $12.99 for one item. Flat rate box is $37. Yeah. You go to eBay or another website, it's like $12.99 just to ship one item. And over here you can get like 5 items and it'll be $9.21 right now. And now it's gonna go lower for ground. It's gonna be crazy. I think they're competing with like Depop and Vinted and Poshmark, where they're offering like cheaper rates on shipping. I think that's what Whatnot is trying to do. So they're trying to get into ground. I think that's what they're trying to do because even Depop and Vinted, I believe, ships ground and FedEx. I can't remember, but only certain contractor business accounts and Posh gets the ground supplies. I don't know. Somebody was saying, I think it was in who was it? Her name's on the tip of my tongue, but somebody was saying USPS Pro, yeah, on the website, but they said you had to sign up as a pro account. It wasn't Zoe's, and I didn't even get to watch the end of your thing. Whatever you did yesterday, Livy, you need to text me about that because I never even heard of that challenge. I'm literally like confused. What do they do? I wish I could rewatch it. You messed up your raid. Did you not raid the right person? My Desert Rabbit, you cannot order them all. Somebody was saying that you go to USPS Pro, make an account, and you can order brown ground boxes, the ground advantage. But I don't know how to do that. You can go to USPSPro.com and it pulls up a website, but I don't see where you can sign up for an account or anything. It literally looks like something the post office workers use. So I don't even know what people are talking about. I really need somebody to teach me like I'm 5 to figure out how to order it if that is legit a thing. No, the raid from I love discounts to you. You could have done better to oh. Did they yell at you about that? Rude. You were kind of off guard, which generally when you guys are in a show and you get a raid, it distracts you and you have to like take a pause for a second, say, "Oh my gosh, we got a raid. Thank you so much for joining." And then you have to introduce yourself and then you have to go back into what you're doing. And when you have ADHD, that is like really hard to like surprise and then go back to what you're doing. That's really hard. Oh, and red chats are distracting too. I get distracted by red chats as well. You guys red chat me right now. I'll be like reading it. What? What'd you say? I think it's normal. Um, if I find out, the USPS Pro and finding the ground boxes, I will let you guys know. But I haven't really had any luck. But if anybody in here figures out if that is actually true, message me. I would love to know because I'm trying to figure that out if that is a legitimate thing. Because I would like to order ground boxes. I don't want to have to sign up for another platform. Posh was never something that has drew me in as a seller, so I really don't want to sign up for that just to get some boxes. So I probably won't, but it would be nice if that is a possibility. But they were talking about that yesterday. Um, let's see. I'm trying to think what else I can chat about. Does anybody have questions? Next time you go to the post office, you'll ask. Do they like you at the post office, Jim? Postalpro.usps.com. Okay. Did you find it? Oh, postalpro.usps.com. You got further than me. Don't know. You drop off on the dock. Oh, you drop off on the dock. See, I go to the back too. Question: how are you so awesome? Do I get lessons? I feel like it's my parents' fault, Christy. If you'd like to talk to them, I think they're to blame. I feel like they made me care too much as a child. Um, and I feel like because I care too much and I give too much of myself to people, that's my problem. It almost makes me like pull from an empty cup some days. So, and even Patrick tells me, "Hey, you need to stop that. Not everybody does that." And I'm like, "But that's like the right thing to do." Do y'all want to hear a thrift store story the other day? I literally freaked out. This lady reminded me of my grandma. I was just shopping. Um, this one thrift store about an hour from me. They have like all their home decor stuff. Yes, the banjo grandma. That she kind of reminded me of her. Anyways, they have like all their home decor all in one aisle, and this lady was like had her shopping buggy, and she was just browsing, having a good old time. And every once in a while, I mean, I'm still looking. These shelves were packed. I've never seen them so packed. It was crazy. And every once in a while, out of the corner of my eye, I like see her like swaying her leg, like lifting it up and like swaying. And then I see her like lean, and I'm like, oh, what is she dancing to? That's what I was thinking. I was like, man, she's having a good old time. She must be finding something good. She's like getting down in the groove. And the next thing I know, I look over and she's like holding on to her cart, and her cart's like going this way, and she's like leaning, and her feet were not going with it. It's like she couldn't maintain her balance. And I was like, ma'am, are you okay? And she's like, I need to sit down. I need a chair. And I'm like, there's no chair. Not until all the way in the back of the store. And so like I had to like stick my arms up under from behind her under her armpits, and I was like trying to hold her up, and I'm like shouting at people, "Can someone bring me a chair? Hello, help." And everybody was just like staring at me, and I'm just like, "Hello, this lady needs help and I can't do it all." And I was like, "Man, there's no chair." And I was like, I'm going to set you down very slowly on the floor. And I'm like holding her like this, with her armpits under my arms. And I was like slowly letting her down on the ground. I was like, I don't want you to fall, because like she was right next to all the glass. And so I got her to the floor and I started yelling. And somebody got a hold of like the manager. Nobody else came over to help. I was just like, are you kidding me? And I was like, hey, can you grab that chair and bring it back over? And he was just like, ignores me, and he goes to where the lady is. And I was like, really? So I grabbed a chair from like the dining set they're selling, and I carried it over, and I was like, she just needs to sit up. By the time I got back to her, I don't know what the heck happened. She was sitting up when I left her. She was literally laying on the floor. Like she couldn't even sit up. She couldn't even hold her legs up. Like all her muscles just like gave out. And I was just like, oh my God. And so like I grabbed her and like sat her back up, and I was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "I got you a chair." I was like, "Hold on to this." And she's like, "I just want to sit down in a chair. My legs just gave out on me." And I'm like, "I think it's more than your legs, honey." And so the manager there, he and this other lady came over, and me, and we like got her lifted back up and got her sitting in the chair. I was just that was so sad. I was like, and I guess her husband was in there. I could not believe. Can you imagine if she would have like fell into the shelving, into the glass, and like just hurt herself and everything fell on her? That could have been so bad. But I've never witnessed that before. I don't think so. Her husband and some other lady that apparently knew her, like family, they like walked her out of the store and got her in the car. So I really don't know what happened. So oh yeah, someone would have stepped up if everything would have broke. Yeah, but I was just literally yelling, and that was just crazy. Oh, you're home.
Smell my shirt. Go ahead.
It's sweaty.
Yeah, it's sweaty. It's 108 degrees.
I know, and you barely got home.
Well, we're
Hi,
good.
Patrick. Hi, Patrick. Look, everybody knows
We're
you.
gonna be we're gonna do a leak first thing in the morning.
I can smell it in Chicagoland, and he does the same thing. Yeah, do y'all want to sniff smell-o-vision of his sweat? Because
Oh, it's
it's
bad.
rank. Are you
108.
fish?
Huh?
We can see it right there in the middle
Yeah.
of your shirt. I'm surprised that's not more soaked.
108.
Hey, Patrick, that stinks.
It does stink.
I was like, there's a way to enter. He's like literally melting. You guys see the sweat right there in the middle? Ew.
2 water leaks, and we gotta go back to Margaret because the line that we thought had water in it that we was gonna tie into.
Yeah, it
We got
doesn't have water.
we got the trench dug. I dug through 13 feet of concrete this morning. We had to break it out with the jackhammer. Dug through it.
13 feet.
Yeah, across
Oh my
13
god.
feet of concrete. And then
Time for a big hug.
no, she won't let me touch her when I'm sweaty and nasty. We got the trench dug, got everything ready. Got the saw. All right, I'm gonna cut this line, tie the other one into it, cut the line, and the water. I could pee harder than was coming out of that line.
You can pee harder.
Yeah.
So it was the wrong one, huh? He works for the city. Can you guys tell?
I don't know. I don't know where the
This is a tiny town. They don't have those kind of machines.
what.
They work with what they got. She says they have machines for that.
Yeah, it's called sledgehammers up here.
Yeah.
We
They do things the
we
hard way.
we use our muscles up here.
Yeah. They're not gifted like the city folk are. I can't even get, yeah, we can't even get Uber Eats. Libby's like, just Uber it over here. And I'm like, what's that? I can't even get Walmart
So yeah,
delivery here.
we use a jackhammer, the mini jackhammer, and sledgehammers to bust the concrete out this morning.
And now you have to find where the actual line is.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Digging.
And
Yeah.
and fix a water leak. Just
Oh, they do have a backhoe to dig, but not for cement. Not for cement.
heck, 9% of the time we're digging up leaks with. We have backhoes and we have a backhoe and we have a mini excavator, and 9% of the time we're still digging up with shovels.
Can you imagine digging in 108-degree heat? I think he's
Today
psychotic.
we did 2 water leaks this afternoon with shovels.
I think he needs to be admitted to the state hospital for his crazy.
So
I met Kyla's best friend's mama today.
the one in the wheelchair.
Yes. She's like, you look familiar.
Mhm.
And I was like,
She's
how
the
do you
one.
know
She's the
me?
one who walks down the road with the dog that I wish she put on a damn leash.
Oh. He needs a nice dinner.
Debatable.
Debatable.
I'm kind of not hungry.
You haven't ate lunch.
I didn't eat lunch, but I snacked at city council meeting.
What'd you have?
I don't know. There's cheese and meat and fruit and
He had a girl dinner at the city council. That's where you were. I thought you were working.
I was
Okay.
until 4:30, and then I went up there, and Ronnie's like, "Pull up a chair."
Charcuterie.
So I
Well-
pulled up a chair.
We'll just have an extension charcuterie tonight.
No, I want real food.
It's free. It's for me.
So
He wants real food. I guess real food. Yeah, we have bacon, but I don't want to
you
turn on the
realize
oven.
you see what time it is, right? You realize I've pulled a 12-hour day.
Yes.
12-hour day.
Yes.
And how long did I come home for lunch? Long enough to grab me a couple drinks and
I
walk
know.
right back up
You
to
didn't
work.
have a lunch.
I didn't.
You just got drinks.
And I went
Frying
in
a
at 6:30.
Yeah, I'm at work now. Don't you see?
This ain't work.
Calm your pants, Patrick. You should tell him to calm his tits. But you got off at 4:30 and went to a snack at the meeting.
I did, and then I went right back to work on the way home because I happened to find a water leak. You know, I dug it up halfway with a shovel, and then Ronnie pulls up. He's like, it can wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, he's probably over it.
He is.
Do your antics.
He drove to
today.
Tampa and back today.
Oh, gotcha.
And he promised that he would go to Margaret with me tomorrow to find that line.
Oh, such a good boss man.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever heard of a mayor digging holes for water lines? Because our mayor does that. Can y'all believe that?
He gets in the hole with me.
Yeah. Our mayor fixes water leaks. Isn't that crazy?
He's always in the hole with me.
Remember when Patrick wouldn't speak or show his face during shows? I know. I think he really wants to be on camera.
No.
One of these days, I'm going to get him to do the husbands of whatnot. Even though he's not my husband, he's technically my husband, and I'm going to make him do one of those shows. I think that'd be fun. He's going to be like, let's sell it for $1.
Yeah. Everything must go. We'll do bundle deals.
Well, shoot, you need to do my show on the 24th. We're doing a flat rate show. I'm filling flat rate boxes. His printer tray show was great. There you go. We need to do another one, but we need more boxes. And we got to make boxes.
Speaking of that.
What? I think it's going to be cheaper.
Speaking of that.
Did you get more printer trays?
No, but you still owe me money for that.
I didn't send it to you?
No.
The printer tray show? I should have.
You better go look.
I'm making a look. I swear I did.
They threw you under the bus because I didn't even think about it till they said it.
You got to remind me sometimes. You did that when I was on vacation.
Uh-huh.
That's probably why. Anyways. Sorry, man. Jim it. Damn it, Jim. It's fine. I thought I paid you, though. But I'll go back and look. I don't know.
We'll do another.
You're asking me when I'm a broke bitch about to pay a hefty dental bill.
I don't care. I should come first.
I have $700 I have to pay them on Monday.
That sounds like a personal problem. I guess you better get out on the street corner and make $700.
No. Do you need more flat rate boxes? I won't use them before 8/1. What? We're not working street corners. We're doing whatnot shows.
I go work street corners for fishing gear.
Go shower. It's hot in here. I'm just realizing that. Anyway.
Go outside for a little while.
Do y'all have any questions?
What do you want me to do? Oh, that's off. That's why it's hot.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why it's so hot in here. I'm sweating. Hi, Falcor. How are you? Welcome in, y'all. Okay. We're gonna ignore Patrick now. He's being a shadow. If y'all have any questions, let me know. I think I'm gonna be on for like, I don't know, maybe 15 more minutes. And then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna make him for dinner. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? He just flipped me off. You guys crack me up. That's his love language. So when y'all see that, he's basically telling me, I love you.
That's what you think. Damn sure doesn't mean that.
Figures. Go take a shower, Patrick. Linda says she smells you. She didn't really say that, but I know she's secretly saying you smell.
I do smell.
Oh, Jim says you're number one. You're number one.
I damn sure can't smell my deodorant anymore.
You're number one.
I damn sure can't smell my deodorant no more.
And he thought he was getting dinner. He got dinner at the meeting. Now he wants second dinner. I just don't know what I'm making. I'll have to figure that out.
I fucked myself working late.
Huh?
So I kind of fucked myself working late. I'm out of Mountain Dew. I got one bottle left. I was gonna leave at 3:30, like 3:30 today and run to Bernie.
What? The eggplant? I guess he better get in that kitchen then. I guess I need to go to Walmart. Or I can go tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll go tomorrow. I'm off to work tomorrow. I have a show though, but I can go in the morning. I don't know. What time do I have a show? I have a raid train tomorrow because Christy asked me to join because somebody dropped it out.
Putting on.
Because Christy was like, "Hey, can you fill a spot?" And I was like, "I think I got some primitive leftovers. I can work. I can make it work." 2:30. I can go to Walmart.
What are you doing here or out there?
Out there. I'm gonna melt.
Oh, you're gonna melt.
I'm gonna melt. Cook bacon in a pan, fry some eggs. Oh, I saved my grease, y'all. That's a good idea. We'll do breakfast for dinner.
We have 40 pounds of bacon out there too.
Yeah, they know we have bacon. Livy will not forget that I have bacon.
40 pounds of bacon.
I think she wants me to send her bacon. Hi, Curated for Cube. How are you?
I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna go shower.
Okay. Yeah, we have 40 pounds of bacon in the freezer, y'all. So we won't be losing any sleep on our bacon. We love our bacon here. So I can definitely make that. I like making bacon in the oven. Have y'all ever tried oven bacon versus skillet bacon though? Oven bacon's better, even though I don't want to turn on the oven. It's so much better. It's the best. It has a different flavor. I mean, it's still bacon, but it has better flavor in the oven. I don't know why, but it does. That's the only way you make bacon. Yeah. Wait, you can grill bacon? That sounds good. Now you're making me want to make all the bacon. You're making me want to do that. But it's way too hot. 108 degrees. You really don't want to. It's quicker on the stove. I can cook all of it in 20 minutes. And I'm talking about a big old pack. A microwave between paper towels if you just need a few. Oh, that's just not going to have the same flavor. I don't know about that. Let's see. How's everybody's shows? Now you want bacon. Well, tell Billie Jean to get on the bacon train. Unless you cook, then Jim, you get on the bacon train. Um, how's everybody's shows doing? Is it slow? Are y'all having a good summer of shows? Let me know. I had a pretty good show yesterday. I sold a bunch of needlepoint kits, which was fun, but I still have more to go. But I still had a good show. I need bacon, mater. Oh my gosh, a BLT without the lettuce because I'm not eating lettuce right now. It's been slow. Yes. Mix is slow and good. Yeah, I just feel like every day is a little bit different. I've been noticing lately. Like what the theme is, what time of day that you're on. It's like hit or miss, but I feel like if you're if you're selling some stuff, you're at least making some money, but it's not. I know lettuce. Have you not heard of the diarrhea from the lettuce? That's why you don't want to buy lettuce kits or anything. It's a thing. I really think me and my mom got hit with that in May, and we didn't realize that's what it was because we had an issue for about a week. So my dark and moody is still great. The rest is below average. Yeah. Moody is like really banging. I've also noticed that there's a trend with cottage core again, but it's not all of the geese. Like these aren't as big, but vibing of like granny core, cottage core, I feel like that is getting an upward tick again, and primitives and moody. I feel like those are the big things. Even your dark and moody is bringing a fraction of. Oh yes, yes. Just wait. Like save your really really good stuff, in my opinion, for September onwards because you're gonna make more money then, and then do your other stuff right now. Even though we all need money. Old red trucks are trending. Really, really. Hmm. I wonder why. No, please, no. I'm hoping that once school starts August, that we're going to start having an upward tick again because kids are going to be going back to school. School starts here August 12th, you guys, and that's not very far away. I found a bag of crochet squares in pastel colors to make a baby blanket. Do you think people would be interested in buying crochet squares? They might be able to, but Desert Rabbit, another thing that you can do is add them to a hat. You can find different ways to repurpose them, and I bet you people will be buying those. Some areas in Arizona are already back to school. Oh my gosh, those poor kids. Granddaughter in Georgia starts August 3rd. Oh wow. Yeah, I know some places in Colorado, they don't start until September. So I feel like we're going to be taking another upswing. It's just going to be slow because not everybody goes back to school at the same time, but I feel like we're going to have an upswing. As we get closer to September, things are going to start looking up, but I would save like your epic stuff for September and onward for sure. Your nephew starts tomorrow. Holy moly. When I was a kid, we always went back to school after. Not when I was a kid. We always went before, but I live in Texas. So we got Labor Day off. Hey, Southern Salvage Treasures. Your name is a tongue twister. You always get me. You always get me. Let's see. You're not crafting that way. A little older. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. Um, I think people do like fabric, the crochet squares, but you can upcycle them or sell them as is and just do like a linen show and add them into your linen show mix. I sold crocheted little, they look like little daisies, and I sold like six of them for some money. But if you're doing true crochet squares, you might be able to get some money because I know people buy quilt squares and all kinds of stuff and they do crafty projects with them. So you might just be able to sell them just, as like sets of one or three or whatever. Cindy from Kentucky is easier to say. Yes, Southern salvage treasure. See, it's the salvage to treasures gets me. I think that's what it is. That's funny. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure my name always gets people too. They say Gems Joy. A lot of people say that, but it's Gems Enjoy. But it's fine. I don't really care. I'm just like, whatever. It's close enough. Everybody knows I'm Gems. So it works for me, but I don't really care. I'm just like, you know who I'm talking about. Jamanda. Yeah, who called me that? Jamanda. Does everybody know I have a new nickname? Livy called me Jermanda, which is Gems Amanda in slang. Jamanda. So every time I go into her show, she has to say it. I'm just like, oh man, she's a mess. I love her, but she's a mess. um, does anybody have questions? I'm trying to think of anything else that I could tell you guys. I feel like I talked about everything. I have a game plan for the end of the month with our shipping. I think it will be fine. I think it's going to be a good thing with the changes, and it will give us time until November to get used to all the changes, which I think is nice that Whatnot is doing, is giving us a little bit more grace period. Oh shit, you're back. Oh, I got the pit.
Love you.
I got the pit. Love you. Y'all witness that. He tortures me, I tell you. He tortures me. Where can I find all the changes? You just got here, so you missed. Oh, so I did show that a little bit ago, but if you go into your seller hub like this, and you want to click on this box right here that's in the middle, and it will show you like what the new um shipping settings to select in your shows is, what it's going to look like, in the rates. But if you want it to be broken down more, go to the top where it says learn more. I can't click on it very good. But it will take you directly to the Whatnot website, and it will actually break it down even more. So uh gift cards, when you do the snail mail first class mail letter, that's gonna go at 4 cents. Do you think you'll still be using priority August through November? I think I'll only use priority when needed, just to use the rest of my boxes. What's wrong, Roxy? Just to use the rest of my boxes, but it is going to cost more. Flat rate, possibly, if it's cheaper than using ground and I can fit it in that box, then I'll use it. Otherwise, I'm going to try to steer away, but it is only $12.99. But I don't really think it's going to be a huge issue. Yeah, I like the free boxes idea. I think I'm gonna order in some ground boxes. I'm not gonna get crazy with it, but I'm gonna see if I can try to transition to ground and just see how it goes. Um, but like the smalls and super heavy, yeah. But if you look at the grid, I don't know if you guys clicked on the link that I showed you guys, but it's towards the bottom of that link. But it has this grid on it, and if you look below, it says 5 pounds. Gosh, my dog is getting crazy. Over 5 pounds, it says flat rate would be $12.99, but ground starts at $9.69 for over 5 pounds, and then it goes up. It depends on the weight and the dimensions and where the person is living from you. So potentially it would be cheaper to go in a brown box. So it just really depends. So I feel like if you're shipping like pewter or a you guys know those really heavy irons? I would ship one of those in flat rate box. It will be cheaper, I betcha, because those are heavy as Christmas. Priority will be based on zone and weight. It could get expensive. Yeah, but if it's not gonna fit in a flat rate box, I think it's still gonna be better. I think shipping my printer trays is gonna be a little cheaper. I'm hoping. I'm ready to see that. I wish I could see it now, but I have to wait. But I feel like shipping the printer trays is gonna be cheaper, even with the dimensions, because you guys need to enter your box dimensions and the weight, because those weigh about 10 pounds with packing material and the box being 34 by 18 by 3 or 4 inches. Right now it costs me $33 to ship that. So I'm hoping it'll be a little cheaper. We won't ever be able to protect any one person shipping since we won't know the location. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So what I have done before I even offered shipping printer trays, I messaged a friend of mine in the state of Washington, so that's on, East Coast or West Coast. And then I messaged somebody in New York. I messaged somebody in Florida. I messaged somebody in like Ohio and Missouri. So I can and I asked them, I say, hey, how much does this show in shipping for your location? And they all told me, and I got like an average, the high, the low. It went anywhere for a printer tray, 12 to 33 bucks. But so you guys make friends with people everywhere. So if anyone needs to know and wants to know for shipping to Texas, I'm in Texas, message me. I'm kind of in the middle in the southern state. You can message somebody in the middle, northern state too. But I would just get like all aspects of the country so you kind of have an average of what it's going to cost. Yeah, it's going down 20% because it says 1 to 5 pounds is $7.75 per ground. So it is 20% cheaper because right now we're paying 9.21. But yeah, if you guys are doing something big and you don't want to scare your customers away with the shipping, you can get an average cost of what it is for all your friends across the country. Get an average. So if it goes between, for example, 12 and 33, put that additional cost in your start price and then just run it at your normal and then just know you're going to eat a little bit of it, but at least you have some padding in your cost already. That's another way that you can sell something. Did you guys ever think about that? So, I mean, it's helpful. Seller support on 8-1 with a bunch of different profiles loaded. Oh, when is 8-1? Now I'm looking. What am I doing that day? That's a Saturday. I don't think I have a show on a Saturday because I try to stay away from that. How about I schedule one? I will cancel my Monday. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. My next Monday's the 27th. That's when I'm going to go have a dental appointment. So I will just push my 27th seller support and I will push it to Saturday morning and we will play with it. How about that, you guys? I will set up a listing for a printer tray. Oh, it goes live on 7/31. I don't work that day either. Do I have a show that day? Let's see. Hold on. I'm looking. I don't even know what days I have shows anymore. Uh, no, I'll just push it to 7/31. I think it says 7/31 is when it starts. So I will push my 7/28 show over to 7/31. So I will be abnormal and I will go on in the morning and we can play with it and see what happens. How early do y'all get up? Let's do it. Let's plan it. I think I'm going to do, let's do 8:45 Central. So that'll be 9:45 Eastern. And then maybe some of our East Coasters can be awake by then. 8:45 in the morning. Okay, 7:31, 8:45 a.m. You guys go bookmark this one of my pretty dog. 7:31. Be there, be square. Be there, be square. Let's play with it. I won't do any s- reduced shipping or anything like that on it, so we can actually truly test it and see what it's going to do. I'm all for it. Let's do it. I won't be able to see it on my end, but you guys can tell me what it will be. And I'll just take some notes for shipping printer trays. You guys can tell me what it's going to cost. I'll put it in because I have a shipping profile for that. Is there any specific shipping profiles do you guys want to know about so you have an idea what it's going to cost? Let me know and I'm going to take notes. I'm going to do one for a printer tray. Any other ones? Pyrex. What's the average weight of a Pyrex? Are you talking like a big old bowl? Do they fit in a 12 by 12? I don't ship many big ones, probably just heavier ones in a regular box. So like a 12 by 12 by 12 and do like a 5 pound, a 6 pound, a 7 pound, an 8 pound. I can do that. I have shipping profiles for those. Because I do single shippers and I can change that really easily and we can test it. That would be cool. Okay. Single ships. That'll probably be good. So you guys know the average. Is there a certain size art box that you guys ship? I may do a regular art box too, so you guys kind of see what that would be. I'm trying to think of normal size art. I shipped recently a piece of art that shipped fit in one of these boxes flat, and I had to pay extra in shipping. So I may just measure this box and give you guys an idea what that will be. I didn't see, did what not say there will be a max price for priority up to 5 pounds? Um, let me look. Let me look. Um, I've shipped several pieces of art just for this. I think that just went away, right? I have screenshots in my thing, so I'm just gonna look. Let's see. Over, you said over 5 pounds. My last show, I had to do a 15 by 12 by 10, and you had to pay extra. Okay. 15 by 12 by 10. What was the weight on it? Do you know? And I will look it up. I'm wondering if they're updating USPS with dimensional weight number. You mean beyond the 12 by 12 by 12? Okay, heavy over 5 pounds. Priority is $11.45, and then it can vary by the weight and the zone. But at minimum for over 5 pounds, priority is 11.45. 15 by 12 by 10, it gets charged 11 pounds. So the box might have been heavier than that to get charged more, or only got charged 5 pounds. Oh, I see what you're saying. They probably charged for 921 and then they put in 15 by 12 by 10 and it cost more. Is that what you're saying? Okay, I will do a listing for 15 by 12 by 10 and I will put in for 5 pounds and then we can change it to 11 pounds and then we'll see what it is. And isn't there another box by the post off or by that you can get at Walmart that's like 17 by 12 by 10 or something? It's like their small box. I can look at that. Hi. You smell better.
Uh-huh.
USPS just changed their dimensional weight number from 166 to 139, which makes dimensional weight more expensive. Where did you read that? And does that apply to us? Huh. I didn't really see them talking about the dimensional weight other than a 12 by 12 by 12 within the whatnot changes. That's the only thing that I saw within that link that I showed you guys. I only saw them talking about a 12 by 12 by 12 in there. So I'm not 100% certain, but we can totally test that in on the 31st. So we can test all the things. And if you guys think of other ones that we might need to check, we can talk about it that day. But you guys go bookmark my 31st show. Walmart sells a small box. It's 17 by 11 by 12. Yes, that's what I was thinking. 17 by 11 by 12. I'll do one of those too because I feel like that's going to be a common box when you're urgently needing a bigger box. That's probably one that somebody will go to. You know what I mean? So I want to test that one too. I feel like that's a good one. That's a good one. So I'm going to test those. I will get them put in that morning before I go live, and then we can figure that out. That's going to be fun. That's actually a good idea, you guys, to have a seller support that morning. And so we can figure it out together. So basically, if they change the dimensional weight, it could cost you more. Yeah. At 15 by 12 by 10, that currently charges 11 pounds, changes to 13. Interesting. Okay, to the person that shipped the 15 by 12 by 10, do you know how much the shipping total was that your customer paid, but and what you paid was? I want to write it down because I'm curious how much total and shipping costs it is now because I want to see what it may change to. I know I'm going to be shipping from a different location, but it'll kind of give us an idea how much difference it's going to be when 731 rolls around. That's actually a good idea to compare. I will just tell you guys, make sure you're changing your shipping settings on your box sizes because they're going to start nailing us for that too. So we got to be very accurate. And if you're shipping art, like printer trays, art, I would do single ships and try to be accurate, like measure it before, add a few inches for every side of the box. So you're not going to get screwed in cost that way as well. I mean, it's going to suck overall, but man, it's better than getting charged $85 on the back end, after the fact, because they're going to start doing that to us. I mean, just this week, they said we covered $25 in overages because something was not right. And I'm like, I did everything correctly and I don't even know what the heck changed. Okay. I'm trying to think what else I want to check. I believe it's going to be 82 cents for giveaways. We can check flat rate too. We can see what priority is going to. Oh, I might have to end my show and then tell everybody to come back and we'll compare it between ground and then we'll look at when I go live again, I can do for priority and then I would have to jump off and then look at what it's going to be. We already know what flat rate's going to be, but I would have to jump off and change my settings for another show to show what priority is going to be versus ground. So I'm going to need to have 2 shows for that day, right? Because I can't change that mid show. I'm going to go ahead and pull another seller support and I'm going to put it the same day so I can just say, everybody go to that show. 731. I'm going to go to, let's say 9:30 a.m. There. That's going to be so weird. Everybody's going to be like, what are you doing? Okay, so you guys go bookmark both of those shows on 7:31. So one of those we're going to talk about ground, and then I'll jump off, and then I will go into the next show, and then we can do priority. I shipped a 6-pound box, and I have an alert that says USPS weighted at 17 pounds. See, I have one similar to that. We don't know how to prove. That's another thing I need to look at is the receipts that we get from them. Do you get a printout receipt? See, I get these receipts. Okay. And on these receipts that they give me, it actually says the tracking number and the weight. Do you guys see that? It gives me the weight and everything. Mine don't measure. So I get these receipts after they scan them in. So I would literally have to go look at the pickup, see when they scanned it in, and then go find this receipt and see what that actually weighed in. But I noticed that whenever you look it up on the back end side, on their reporting, which I can't see it here. I don't think I can, anyways. They were telling me that the weight was wrong, but I think it was the measurements. So if they don't measure, why change the measurements? Because they are measuring somewhere, but my post office doesn't measure. But somewhere, I think they measured and then they ended up charging me another $25 because something was off. So 15 by 12 by 10 was adjusted to $10.45. So you paid like the difference between 921 and the 1045. And that was like 5-pound box, I assume, or more. 1045. How much did it weigh? Was it 5 pounds? Because it was a larger box. I'm assuming that would have been weighed more. 5 pounds, 6 ounces. Okay. I just want to get us an kind of close, accurate guesstimate. So I wrote that down. I'll do one 5 pounds, 6 ounces if I can, and we'll see how much the difference is going to be between the two. The actual weight doesn't matter. It was less than 11 pounds, but it's still charged for 1045. It was because of the 6 ounces. Actually, it was the 6 ounces and the extra inch. That's what it was. Yeah. It was that extra inch. Uh, that's crazy. Yeah, 12. You said 15 by 12 by 10. Yeah, just a few inches. Yeah, that's insane. Okay. I will make those into listings. You guys go bookmark my shows on the 31st. I did 2 of them, so then I can do one as priority and then one as ground, and we can do the comparisons between the two, and everybody can take notes. I think that's going to be genius. I'm having to unbundle more to orders to make each box 12 by 12 by 12 only to 5 pounds. Yeah, I know. Yep. It's ridiculous. I wish they would just stop measuring. Stop measuring. Just go by the weight. It's the dimensions that's getting them. So we have to be more mindful in vintage decor about if it is a certain dimension that we limit somehow. I have to figure that out. How can you limit how many things people can put in a box when you got to be accurate with the weight? That's just going to be tricky. 15 by 12 by 10 is 18, which divided by 166 is 10 plus, which the USPS charge the greater dimensional weight versus, yeah, that's what they did to get the $10.45. You're like a math genius, aren't you? Being more thrifty. Oh my word. You're a math genius. I got friends in here that can make apps. I got friends in here that can do math like they're Einstein. And then I'm sitting over here like I'm still counting on my fingers. One, two. I embarrass myself. I appreciate you, genius. I can make cookies and not apps. Yep, exactly. I missed a comment. I wonder if USPS will be supplying any ground advantage boxes. Somebody said earlier, I haven't found it, but I've heard on another seller show, they said get on USPS and sign up for a pro account and you can order ground advantage boxes. Somebody just gave me a website. I need to go look at it after I get off here, but it's called postalpro.usps.com. I'm going to look and see if that is a possibility because I haven't been able to find it. So I'm going to look that up after I get off this live, after I make dinner. Also, I have to do all the things today. Couldn't figure that out. Messy website and you're lazy. So I need to call my app friend and say, hey, figure out how to find this to order it. Got it. Postalpro.usps.com. Yeah, this is the one I was looking at earlier. And it says mailing and shipping. Somehow we're supposed to make an account and I don't understand that website. If I could figure it out, I will let you guys know. But that was the website I was looking at earlier. I couldn't figure it out. It's speaking another language to me. So I will look at that and figure it out. Okay, guys, I'm going to hop off. I'm going to make dinner because I'm sure Patrick is starving. And then I have got to take pictures for my show tomorrow and get the rest of that loaded, such as this cutie patootie. I'm doing Beyond the Barn Door tomorrow. If anybody wants to come hang out. Yeah, I think we're going to do bacon because that actually sounds good, but it's frozen. So we'll see. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out with me and all your purchases. I didn't even pay attention to all of that because I've been so busy yapping, but I appreciate you. Let's go see who we can raid. I think I might just tell it to tell me who to raid. That might be fun. There's a lot of big sellers on, but I like to bless someone small because it's just always nice. I'm gonna just see what this does. It's gonna say pick for me and we'll see where we go. I will see you guys later. Bye, friends. Oh, it picked a big seller. That's okay. Bye, friends.